Hello friends. Today we are going to quickly talk about seminal retention and the good keys you need to have to stay for a long period. There is a current policy that wants us to be rewarded for participation, but in reality, it is not the case. We remember the champion of the first, not the second. History is written by the best, and the best practice seminal retention as a way of life. That's what I am doing now, and I will explain a few points that will help you become a long-term champion. Every day you hold back more than another person, you rise much higher in the energetic and spiritual sphere. You might say to yourself, great, I've just reached 90 days, that's huge. That's what I thought too. But after surpassing 1.5 years, I can tell you that the level rises as long as you hold back and transmute this energy. Like in the cartoon Dragon Ball Z, a little Krillin who does cycles every week and tells you he feels good, like that will never know what it's like to become a Vegeta or a Son Goku and transmute for several years. Getting out of the matrix is difficult, but also satisfying. Tip number 1, fasting. You should know that the matrix is placed around the 3D, 3 dimensions for sex, survival, and eating. When you go with your girlfriend or your wife on a date night, what do? Eat, sleep, then go to bed together, then you're knocked out. And then you eat more to recover and so on. The population remains stuck in the following mentality. It takes a lot to live, a lot of food, a lot of sex, a lot of sleep and rest to live a good life. It's the propaganda that is carried out in movies and series. But the more I rise physically, financially, and especially spiritually, as well as socially, I notice that the elite is actually about having less. They become strong because they need less recharging. A phone is of higher quality the less it needs to be recharged. Fasting is the first way to detach from the matrix in which we are all stuck. Try to eat only when you are hungry after you have drunk, and then notice that you are still hungry. Then, beyond this level, you will practice intermittent fasting. The best interval is the one with 8 hours for eating and 16 hours for fasting. It is perfect because it will allow you to enter the phases where you burn fat. And you will see how efficient your brain is, because at that moment it will take energy directly from the body, from the fat, and not digest the food you have eaten to then use it. Moreover, you will have the better absorption of food because the intestines will be clean and ready to receive healthy food and digest it completely. Your testosterone level will increase because the body thinks that since we are not eating, it needs to increase testosterone to preserve muscles to find more food. Your skin will be flawless because during fasting, the bad or weaker cells will be directly sacrificed for the benefit of the better ones to strengthen your system. Cancer and other ulcers will decrease. Growth hormones will also increase. We progress in uncomfortable settings. Since current comfort is constantly present, we must put ourselves in difficulty to progress. If you want to remove all ambition from a man, give him regular sex, a guaranteed salary, and especially a full belly. All people who are strippers know this. A man who doesn't consume food won't spend on a dance because he will be too focused. A full stomach distracts the brain. The Fredo, with an empty and restrained stomach, is much more aggressive and focused than the one who has lost energy and has a full stomach. Little bonus, try to eat without exceeding the blood version. But what is the blood version? It's the moment when you eat until your stomach is completely full. No matter what you eat, if you exceed 85% of your stomach's capacity, you will feel fatigue and a drop in concentration. By eating little and especially not too spicy, you reduce the chances of having erotic dreams at night. These are not relapses, don't worry, but you will see that by having no losses of any kind, your progress will be much faster and more effective. Point number 2, lifting extremely heavy weights. Lifting heavy weights or doing long body weight sessions will help tire your body but also transmute your energy. If you think about it for 2 minutes, having sex is physical exercise. By using this energy to go exercise, you will be able to overcome this strong urge and you will create more energy afterward.
After a session of
In sports, we are always emotionally stable and restore our self-esteem to its maximum. No need to seek satisfaction through pornographic films, masturbation, or by resorting to someone else to sleep with. The besos as a more intense the workout session, the more you will sleep without needing to touch yourself or to fall asleep or anything else. A big session will make you want to stretch and will relax you. Point number 3, cold baths. Cold baths are known to boost testosterone, but also to calm strong urges. Many warrior peoples, like the Vikings, would take their troops into cold waters before going to war to strengthen each soldier. This could also rid them of this desire. Consider the following fact. When you are excited, you are heated, and any bottle that heats up will tend to swell, even to the point of exploding at the cap. That's what happens when you have an ejaculation. So you will take a good shower or a cold bath and cool everything down to channel and store that energy. Cold showers calm the nervous system and restore your dopamine levels to a good state. Next point, the headstand. Balancing on your hands or head. This may seem strange to you, but it's one of the techniques that allows me to store energy in my spine and not feel it fleetingly throughout my body. The goal of semen retention is not to hold on to energy to attract women or to have beautiful skin and a glow. This type of benefit inevitably occurs whether you want it or not. However, the real goal of retention is to necessarily raise this fluid through your 7 chakras and reach your pineal gland to achieve the best version of yourself. It is not by practicing simple breathing exercises that you will succeed in transmuting this energy, but by using gravity as an ally. You can help your body raise this energy up to 3 minutes 30. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, that's the minimum you need, head down, for this fluid to rise up to your head. You will feel it directly in your emotional state. You will be much more stable and less inclined to think with your second head, as all your energy will be spread along your spine. Next point, the breathing exercise. Breathing exercises will help you, especially during the act, but also during your meditations, as they allow you to calm and better circulate your energy by making you an observer of the moment, rather than just an actor. Thus, you can quickly see how you feel excitement and not identify with it by saying, "I am excited." Spirituality is something that is misunderstood and especially poorly explained. Spirit means breath. Like when someone is possessed, you directly see their breath change at the moment of possession or at the moment of deliverance. Someone who masters the art of breathing masters not only their body, but especially their mind. It is very important to breathe to circulate this energy and especially to release the accumulation of tension in the pelvic region. There are breathing techniques that help circulate this energy in the spine, but I will explain everything in a future video. Finally, stretching. The strength of a stream is only tested if a dam is placed against it. Thus, the accumulation of water created will act as an increasingly strong force. It is the same for seminal retention. When you hold your urine, you feel the urge and pressure. When you retain your essence, you initially feel libido and energy, then you feel the benefits. At a certain point, this energy can become harmful and create both mental and physical tensions. I like to combine all three at the same time: meditation, breathing, and stretching. This simply allows me to distribute the energy throughout my body rather than letting it get stuck in the lower region. You know how you feel after a good massage? Relaxed, calm. Here is the type of state you must constantly seek. You are at your best when you are relaxed, calm, yet confident in what you are doing. Your aura and magnetism are felt when you are stretched and relaxed, rather than completely tense and frustrated. As I was saying, the strength of a water current is determined when a dam is placed in front of it. It is at this moment that one feels the strength of its flow. The same goes for your creative energy, but to prevent the dam from bursting, you need to provide the necessary resources to improve your ability to manage it, and especially the different ways to use these resources. Subscribe, like, share if you found this video useful, because for all those who want to work on this subject and become the best version of themselves, I say to everyone, the best is yet to come. Peace